I was in Harold Washington College. I was finding out that the academic pursuit of college wasn't necessarily for me.
I was just working.
I'm riding the CTA, looking at my phone.
I don't know, for this minute I've been feeling like I wasn't going anywhere, so I wanted to try something different.
I was actually kind of in a really dark place, a bad place.
And then I look up and I get a sign, a literal sign on the CTA, and it's Greater West Town training for woodworking.
I had an injury from snowboarding, and so I came back to Chicago to stay with my mom and try and recover from that injury. I had been saying that I was going to learn carpentry and welding for many years, and I just kind of never got around to it. I kept putting it off. I started searching for schools and I found Greater West Town.
All the way up there.
So I've always worked in the culinary field.
I had recently lost my job.
Your employment is not guaranteed.
You're easy to get replaced, or if there's no work, they send you home.
The pay rate is really what made me want to change.
And I didn't really have that much help in school and stuff, so I kind of dropped out my senior year. After my senior year, I ended up becoming a father, and within that 3 to 6 months of him being in the womb, I was able to get my high school diploma.
I had to, get out of my little comfort zone and try out something new. This is totally a new industry for me.
After that, I started working, but then I was never able to go back to school until now.
I'm not content. I want content with being at the bottom. The temp agencies are the first to get sent home. Coming here was a good decision so I could have job security.
I like building stuff.
It's a lot more moving around.
Hands-on work instead of slinging drinks in front of a crowd of people.
I stand in the same spot while I'm doing here for majority of the day. This is precious.
They're both kind of a craft too, so.
I like learning new things, new machines. The tools have, some stuff you have to be a little rougher, some stuff you have to put like a light touch on it.
It's like that I'm able to not just have to visualize the task at hand, but I just have the task at hand. I can feel the wood that I'm working with. I know exactly when something goes wrong because the wood will tell me,
My teachers are absolutely amazing, and I hope that they still here whenever you come.
About Greater West Town, what do you like about it?
It's amazing.
It has helped to boost my confidence.
Great education, great training, great instructors, everything.
I like the fact that they care, they really care about their students.
I've had a lot of negative problems in my life before this program.
I have real high anxiety, and the instructor, Mr. White, is awesome with your anxiety. He talks me through it.
Getting my life together was something that was on my bucket list, and going back to school was something that was on my bucket list.
Planning to work for a company, move up in the company, and solidify myself in a position that I like doing, which is shipping and receiving.
Good for everybody, especially women.
They teach well, they be very specific, very detailed.
I didn't really think that I would necessarily have the ability to drive different lift trucks or even use a cherry picker where you have to, be elevated, but I was able to do it.
We were really learning the safety. Like one of my instructors says, a good driver is not a safe driver is a good driver.
I like that challenges my brain because I'm not good at math and I have to use a lot of math with this.
Applying a finishing,
glue panels together,
using tongue oil, ripping.
I have never used a tape measure. I have never used a power tool.
Didn't know how to use a computer. I knew the basics, but I didn't know how to use Excel or Microsoft Word.
I didn't know none of the names of any of the equipment here.
Now I can use table saws.
And this is some heavy duty, heavy power.
CNC, big pieces of machinery.
Now I can go home and work on some cabinets. Or if there's some damage to something in my house, that I can use the knowledge that I have obtained here and I can fix it.